when you have a bunch of 12, 13-year-olds on a website and they get to write about whatever they want, a lot of interesting things happen. All I'm going to say is that Jane Austen could write Pride and Prejudice, but do you think she could write One Direction in The Purge? That's kind of debatable. But you know who can? 12-year-olds on Wattpad, and I think that matters. Listen, if you're a celebrity and you're well-liked, you're bound to get some fanfiction written about you. And sometimes it's simple, but not always. The imagination of these fanfic writers get wild. You will see a simple topic, like say for instance, getting adopted by Anna Kendrick, and you'll think, okay, that sounds pretty straightforward, but as I will show you on this journey we're about to go on, that's not necessarily true. No, I think that every author on Wattpad seeks to make things as complicated and weird as possible, and for that I commend them, and I'll get into that in a second. But first, hey, I'm MT, and that stands for Mom Time. Do you get it? It's the hat says Mom. I bought it at the mall. Today, Anna Kendrick is our mom, except actually our dad, because I did tweet her and I said, hey, why are there so many adopted by Anna Kendrick fanfictions? And she actually responded to me and she was like, yeah, I'd make a great dad. I am still waiting for her to play catch with me in the backyard. That's not gonna happen unless it does. So I have to live in Fantasyland. And what better way than to read fanfiction where she adopts me? There's something so wholesome about this topic. Listen, we all know if you're a celebrity, you're gonna get some weird fanfiction about you. And a lot of the fanfictions out there don't paint the celebrities in the best light. It really matters to me when I see something as pretty straightforward as just getting adopted. How could that go wrong? Well, let's talk about it. Honestly, I think it's a huge compliment to Anna Kendrick that people want to be adopted by her. And you know, it makes sense, right? She is very nice to her fans, a very talented actress, so she has a very dedicated fan base. And if you doubt me for any second on that, when I tweeted her, I got so many Anna Kendrick stan accounts replying to me, and it was the best day of my life. Especially this one fan that just confessed their top song from 2021 on Spotify was a Trolls song featuring Anna Kendrick. So you get it, right? A huge pool of people want Anna Kendrick to adopt them. So what would that experience look like? Well, I found a fan fiction. It's called Adopted by My Mom, in parentheses, Anna Kendrick. You know, if you can't tell by the cover photo of the story, that's just a zoomed in picture of Anna Kendrick's face. So I did mention earlier that it's kind of wholesome that people want to get adopted by Anna Kendrick, but that doesn't mean there isn't drama. Let's read the summary for this one. This is a story about a girl whose mother is Anna Kendrick, and her mother didn't want to keep the baby, so the manager gets Anna to put the baby up for adoption, and the baby has a baby blanket with Anna's phone number. She left her outside of the children's foster home in California.
What the hell is that?
It's a baby we found in the trash.
Well, put it back. It doesn't belong to you.
We're not gonna put it back.
Well, give it to the cops. Get it out of here. It's bad for business.
That's setting up a lot of abandonment issues. This isn't necessarily what I was expecting. I was expecting something more like Annie, where instead of like Daddy Warbucks, it's Daddy Anna Kendrick. No, there's some tension here, man. Anna Kendrick left her baby at an orphanage and said bye. But enough of the summary. Let's read it. Chapter 1. Anna's point of view.
Hi, baby girl. So I'm gonna have to put you up for adoption. I want you to know that you are a miracle to me. Even though we won't see each other for a while, I'll come back for you. I love you, Megan Hope. See you in a few years.
You are a miracle to me, but I'm gonna leave you behind. This is an interesting characterization of Anna Kendrick, but let's keep going. Now we're in Megan's perspective. Hey, I'm Megan K. Not sure what the K stands for, but I am sure that I'm gonna get adopted today. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I can feel it. I pick out my best sundress and throw on a pair of cute flip-flops. The caretaker says that someone very special is coming today. I can't wait to see who it is. So things happen very quickly. Anna Kendrick arrives, and so the caretaker's like, hey guys, Anna Kendrick's here, you better be on your best behavior. She's looking to adopt. And then Anna Kendrick decides to be very cruel about this entire process. Anna Kendrick sets up this adoption process like it's like they're auditioning to be her child, which, as I'll get into later, That's very sinister, Anna Kendrick. She has all the girls line up and they one by one enter a room, and then I guess Anna Kendrick kind of sizes them up and it's like, you're not my kid. Get out of here. Like, we know Anna Kendrick is back here because she's trying to find her kid, right? She said so at the very beginning of this chapter. You think, like, she'd just walk in, would want all the girls to be together and be like, okay, that one kind of looks like me. Let's try you, you know? So finally our girl Megan walks in and Anna immediately starts the interrogation. By that she stands up to hug her and says, hey, do you know why you're in an orphanage, Megan? And you know what? This story isn't ignoring the abandonment issues, alright? Because Megan goes, because nobody wanted me. Oof. But Anna reassures her. She says, you're wrong. Megan, what's your full name? Megan Hope K. But I don't see what that has to do with any... She cuts me off. And you're 12? Yes. 12 years ago, I left my baby here. You have a blanket with your name on it, don't you? I'm shaking and my palms are sweating, knees weak, arms are heavy. I wipe my hands on my dress. Yes. She begins to tear up. Is everything okay? I ask. Everything's fine, baby girl. Everything's just fine. She stands up and hugs me tight. Get your things. I'm adopting you. And that's the whole first chapter. She said, I'm just gonna dump this baby off and then everything will be fine when I re-adopt her. I'm kind of mad at the title. It could have conveyed more about what's going on, you know? It could have just been birthed, abandoned, then adopted by my mom, Anna Kendrick. But I guess that's less catchy, so moving on. Chapter 2 starts with a link to a Minecraft parody song. That's fantastic. Not sure why that's there. Anyways, the second chapter's pretty brief. It's only like 2 paragraphs. But they listen to the Pitch Perfect soundtrack on the way home, so there's that. And then Megan, you know, the child that was abandoned, then readopted by Anna Kendrick, goes, hey, when's my birthday? Guess Anna Kendrick stripped this girl of any identity before leaving her at an orphanage. And then Anna Kendrick goes, hey, it's tomorrow afternoon, and you're gonna meet the actors that play in Pitch Perfect and Pitch Perfect 2. That's a sick birthday. Almost as if it's trying to distract from the fact that Anna Kendrick abandoned her child. The only thing I wish so far is for Megan to kind of act up a bit, to kind of poke holes at Anna Kendrick. Like, I want to see Megan get angry. Get angry, Megan. Speaking of Megan, chapter 3 is pretty much Megan's main character moment, and good for her. Also want to point out in this chapter, there's just simply a picture of Anna Kendrick, and fair enough. It starts like this.
Today I meet with the cast of Pitch Perfect 2. Mom says, so you know who they all are? I say, yes I do, Mommy. So you know who we are? She says about her. I say, yes, I do know who you are. I point to Mom and say, you are Anna Kendrick. I say, can I go back up to my room, please? She says, sure, baby girl, you go right ahead. I go up to my room, close my door, see the guitar in the sound booth. I pick up the guitar, start strumming a few chords, then I find myself in the sound booth singing my own version of Flashlight.
What follows after this is the cast of Pitch Perfect 2 and Anna Kendrick stand in the doorway of her bedroom and just listen to her sing, you know, the top song, Flashlight. So the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and Megan's like, yo, get out of my room.
Anna Kendrick and the Pitch Perfect cast.
Get out of my room!
Then Anna Kendrick decides to just give her stuff. Then Mom says, okay, Megan, one more thing. I ask, what is it? Mom holds an iPhone 5S with a blue and red case.
I have a gift for you.
No, I don't do gifts.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, and Megan, our director from Pitch Perfect 4, wanted to see you. Okay. Anna Kendrick is being super shady in this. Like, let's talk about this for a minute. She abandons her kid, specifically readopts her a day before her birthday. She's planning this huge birthday, and just in passing, she says, oh, and Megan, our director for Pitch Perfect 4, wanted to see you. You get your kid back and immediately try and make her a child star.
I have an idea.
I'm 3 steps ahead of you. We need to make Dumpster Baby a star.
Exactly.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. We can't just put it back into a corrupt system. We have an opportunity to give it a real future here.
Yes, by making it a star.
And who have better lives than child stars?
Nobody.
Nobody. Rich, famous, they have it all.
Oh my god, they're the happiest people on earth.
I know I'm reading too much into this. The author of this was like 13 and was like, haha, I want to be in a Pitch Perfect movie. I know if Anna Kendrick was my mom, because she's so cool, she would get me a role in a future Pitch Perfect film. And that's honestly what's happening here. By doing that, she's unintentionally making Anna Kendrick this nefarious mother figure, and I love it so much. So after this, Megan Hope gets into the shower and she sings Titanium, you know, like in Pitch Perfect when Anna Kendrick sings Titanium. And then after, you know, catering to her daughter's every need, Anna Kendrick says, "So, are you ready to meet the director?" Okay. Oh, and the Pitch Perfect 2 cast is still kind of just hanging out in the house, and then Megan's like, "Hey, are you cool if we have a birthday, if we have my birthday at the beach?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's cool with me." I like to think of them as like this horde. They all share one single brain cell. I think that's funny. So after this, we get a little bit of a hiatus. Pretty much she lets us know that she's working on her other project where it's a fan fiction about being the daughter of 2 Minecraft YouTubers. And then you marry Captain America? So, now I'm thinking to myself, I should have read that fan fiction instead.
Rude.
But you know what? I really respect this author because she knows how to finish what she starts, okay? In this chapter, it's called Meeting the Director. So Anna Kendrick is like, "Hey, director, this is my kid." And then this is what she says. She kind of just casually name drops Megan's father just in the middle of this audition. And, you know, doesn't explain it or anything. Megan just kind of accepts it. You know, if Megan won't stop and question Anna Kendrick's parenting, then neither will I, okay? We're just gonna move on to Megan's audition, and it's lovely.
I say, "Do you want me to sing or do you want to rehearse some of the lines we have for Pitch Perfect 4? She says, "Whichever you choose, Megan." And I'm going to sing for you Titanium, and I start singing and I finish and my mom and Mrs. Banks start clapping and say, "I thank you." And I say, "So do I have the part, Mrs. Banks?" Say, "Yes, you do, my dear." And I start crying happy tears and I hug Mrs. Bank and she hugs me back.
Surprise, there's Mrs. Bank and then Mrs. Banks. They're sisters. I don't know, this whole thing seems so manipulative. Like, they're really buttering Megan up. Anyways, the next chapter, Megan gets a little bit of love in her life. Here we go. My phone starts ringing. I pick it up and say, "Hello, who is this?" And he says, "Is this Megan Hope Kendrick?" And I say, "This is she." He says, "Come up the stairs into where your mom and Fat Amy sleep at." And I walk up the stairs into the room and see a boy around my age with a phone in his hand and says, "You can hang up now." I don't know, if some random dude called me and said, "I'm in the same building as you," I would be like, I'm gonna leave the building. But, you know, Megan Hope is built different. So, here we are. I hang up the phone and he gets off the bed and says, "Heard you got the part. I'm your co-star John." And he kisses me cheek. She's a pirate now. And says, "What's your name, sweet?" I say, "My name is Megan. What are you doing up here?" "Well, I wanted to meet my co-star so that we could get to know each other." And I say, "Okay." "Well, I think I like you, even though we just met." And everything he says with a smile and says, "I think I will like working with you. We also just met." We also just met. Yes. Sorry, I'm lost. This entire paragraph is like a huge run-on sentence, so I'm trying to figure out where I was. I truly give up, so I'm going to make someone else read it for me. Bye.
With that smirk of his, and I hear my name being called from downstairs. I say bye. Well, I have to go, and he says bye. He also says, "Wait, let me walk you down." Then I hear someone call John's name, and he says, "Let's go down the stairs." He grabs my hand and squeezes and his hand, and he kisses my hand, and I smile at and kiss his cheek. We then walk down the stairs hand in hand. My mom sees us. says, I see you meet John, your co-star John. And I say, yes, I have. So, Mom, so what did you need us for? Well, we wanted you two to meet the people you are going to work with. It looks like I cast from Pitch Perfect 2. I let go of his hand and say, I will meet you soon in a little bit. I will see you soon in a little bit. I can't read, bro. Oh my god, this is so much. Okay.
It definitely reads like playing The Sims, like compliment, flirt, kiss cheek, which I get it. This author's young and is probably like, this is awkward. But now everyone feels awkward. Like, who's this John guy? Anyways, this chapter is called The Birthday Party. The intro to this chapter is funny, so I'll just read it. I get out of bed and she stretches, goes to the bathroom. Just the first person, third person jump, love it. I get into the shower and it takes me an hour to get out and get dressed. I head downstairs to eat some breakfast and I see that there's no cereal in the cabinets. So I just grab a apple, right. Then I hear the front door open and I see my mom come in with a cake and balloons. So Megan finally gets confrontational. Let's see what happens. My mom puts the cake in the fridge and puts the balloon near the kitchen table. I say to her, "Where's my dad?" It's a good question, Megan. She looks at me and sighs. He has gotten married to Anna Camp. I say, oh, okay. She pulls me into a hug and sighs. So that's a sweet moment. That's fine. You know, if Megan's happy, I'm happy. I do love that this fanfic writer took the time to investigate the dating lives of the cast of Pitch Perfect, but at the same time just doesn't like using any of their names except to refer to them as the collective, the Pitch Perfect cast. So after dropping that bomb, they just kind of watch a movie, live, laugh, love, and get ready for the party. And that's the end. Like I said, this author is committed, okay? She's already made a sequel. I'm not sure I have time to read the sequel, but I will read you the titles of the chapters. Here we go. The cast sees us dance. I get ready on set. Going home to talk to my mom. Mom coming in my room? I get hit by a truck. My somewhat freak out. There is some drama in the sequel, and I'm eager to read it. If you are too, let me know. But for now, I think we've had enough imagining the scenario of being adopted by Anna Kendrick. And you know, and fair enough. But you know what? There's always the option of reading being the daughter of two famous YouTubers who play Minecraft and also have a daughter named Megan. I think we need to dig a little deeper here. Anyways, that's it for now. See ya.